make Mama T's famous salmon lasagna with that cream cheese and ricotta cheese filling, honey. Hello, fellow big bags. Welcome to Cooking with Mama T, where I am making dinner for my family, even though I am on a 150-pound weight loss challenge because Daddy and those children still got to eat, honey. So, yeah, what you see me doing is preparing dinner tonight, honey. And I'm going to start with oiling this beautiful salmon down, honey, with some grapeseed oil before you go in with your seasonings. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. But what I do know is it just changes the way the seasoning gets on that fish, honey. And one thing about salmon, you really can't over-season salmon. So we're going to season this salmon really, really heavily because that's where all your flavor going to come from. Because I don't season the Alfredo sauce. We're not going to add no seasoning in the Alfredo sauce. But so we're going to be real heavy with the seasoning and the flavor on this fish. Now, this Cajun two-step right here is my favorite. That's what you guys are going to use instead of that Old Bay that y'all using. This right here is new. I just now started using the fishmonger seasoning maybe about a month ago. And I love that too. However, it is a little spicy by itself. However, when you get it in that Alfredo sauce, honey, because remember we making salmon lasagna, we ain't even eating this salmon by itself. It's just going to balance right on out. So don't even worry about it being spicy. Do as I say, honey, and I promise you, I will show you the way. Y'all know I am former big back, so you know I know what I'm talking about. You hear this southern accent, so you know this is finna smack. Now, this blackening seasoning, honey, you cannot go wrong with that either. Listen, and I'm telling y'all, listen to me. Go heavy on the seasoning for the flavor, okay? Now, this paprika ain't for nothing but a little color, honey, because everybody know paprika ain't got no taste to it. So we gonna add this for a little color. You see that stove is set to 350. Put that fish in the oven and cook it for 15 minutes or until it's done. Split it down the middle and check and see if it's done, honey. You the only one that's gonna see that fish. It's okay. Split it down the middle, bust it open and see if it's done. Now, we finna make our Alfredo sauce. All you need is a little bit of butter. Y'all know how when you warm up that Olive Garden and the next day it separate, it be a big old sack of oil up under that Alfredo. We don't want that. So we gonna use just a little bit of butter, okay? Because we don't want our stuff to separate the next day and make us queasy. Now, we're going to use a good bit of garlic, though, because we want that flavor. So we're going to use a good bit of garlic. And we're going to cook that garlic and constantly stir it until it is golden brown. Constantly stirring, because you do not want to burn that garlic. Then you're going to have to start over. Okay, so now it ain't light-skinned no more. It's brown-skinned, and that's exactly how you want it. So when it gets to this color, you're going to stir a little bit, and then you're going to go in and you're going to add your heavy whipping cream, which is what I'm grabbing now. Advice, let your heavy whipping cream sit out 4 to 5 hours before you use it so it can get to room temperature. Let it get to room temperature before you add it to your dish in order for you to make your Alfredo sauce, because this is going to make the cheese easier to melt. When you take that heavy whipping cream from cold to hot and you add that cheese into it, if you don't have a good cheese, honey, that cheese will not melt and your Alfredo sauce will not be creamy like mine finna be. It won't be creamy. It'll be clumpy, okay? And we don't want clumpy Alfredo sauce. So let that Alfredo sauce get to room temperature before you add it into your hot dish to make your Alfredo sauce, honey. And you're just going to stir. You want to constantly stir this until you bring it to a boiling pot. Don't step away from it like I'm finna do to cut these green onions up for this cream cheese and ricotta cheese filling, okay? Now, I did this for my video because I make this a lot. Don't y'all step away from that doggone stuff now. Don't step away from it. Stir it until it comes to a boil and then add your cheese. But see, now I'm making the cream cheese and ricotta cheese filling. You're going to do green onion. I do a good amount of green onion because I love green onion. It makes an extra flavor for that cream cheese filling, honey. You're going to do 2 blocks of the 8-ounce cream cheese and 1 small tub of the ricotta cheese. Now, if you really like cream cheese like I do, add 3 blocks, honey. Do your 3. Don't do 2. Do a third one. because you can't go wrong with this cream cheese and ricotta cheese filling. I'm telling you, honey. Add you a third block if you like it like I do. But see, I ain't eating it. So they gonna get 2 blocks today. What? Y'all know I'm trying to unbig my back, honey. I am not indulging in this. This is for that man and them churn. So, they get what I give, honey. I ain't, I ain't going all out. I'm just doing my little 1, 2, 1, 2 and stuff for them, putting this together and stuff. I'm just playing, y'all. I definitely cook with my heart. I cook with love every single time. But you go season this cream cheese and this ricotta cheese with some onion powder. Put a good bit in there, and you're going to season it with garlic and herb seasoning. No salt, salt-free, because we also going to add some minced garlic in there, and minced garlic is pretty darn salty. We're going to add a good bit in there, a whole spoonful. If you really like garlic like I do, go in with another spoonful, honey. It ain't going to overpower nothing. It's just going to be good and flavorful. Now, remember I told y'all, don't step away from that stuff, okay? Stay at that stuff and stir it till it get to a boil. Don't step away and prepare nothing else. Stay there, okay? Now, this is 5 blocks of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And you want to get the Parmesan cheese that I added, okay? Don't get no Frisco. Don't get nobody else. Get Bellagino, whoever that is, honey. Get them. That is the best Parmesan cheese ever. And it melts so good. Bella GCO, whoever you is, honey, you did your big one when you made this one. And you want to get at least 4 to 5 blocks. You do not want your Alfredo sauce to lack any Parmesan cheese. Okay? You want it to be creamy and you want it to be good. So get you 4 to 5 blocks. Okay? You may not be able to afford 5. That's okay. Get you 4. Get you 4. You don't want to lack any flavor. Get you 4. Okay? And you're going to season the Alfredo sauce. Now, we ain't making Cajun Alfredo sauce. This is just regular Alfredo sauce. Is what I told y'all. That flavor is going to come from all them Cajun seasonings that you put on that fish. So you don't have to go in heavy, add any extra seasonings or nothing like that to your Alfredo sauce. You want a good Italian Alfredo sauce. So we only doing garlic powder, garlic and herb seasoning, onion powder, salt and pepper, and that's it. Because that Alfredo sauce is going to be so good with just these seasonings. And I ain't playing. I'm not playing. Follow the recipe now. Follow the recipe and see. Tell me in the comments if you don't like it. Okay? Make it as I say. And if you don't like it, then switch it up. But see first before y'all add all them seasons. And I know how y'all do, honey. Y'all add all that Saison, adobo, and all this other stuff, honey. Do this, okay? Okay? And then come back and be like, you know what? Maybe I want to change it if you do decide to change it. But for the first time, make it as I say, please, and follow direction. Okay, thank you. Thank you, fellow big bags. Thank y'all so much. Make sure if you're watching this video and you're making this recipe or even considering making this recipe or you just enjoy hearing me talk, that you like and subscribe, honey. Subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much for supporting the Turner family. We love y'all, honey. We love y'all, and y'all gonna love this recipe. Now, stir this up real good. And I mean really, really good, honey. I mean, go in there and get you a whisk and stir it up, because that's what I did off camera, okay? I mean, real good. Stir it until it's a good consistency and everything is fully combined. Now, I'm giving me a little piece of this fish because I told y'all I ain't eating this. I got 150 pounds to lose, so I ain't eating no pasta and stuff. Even though this is the best recipe I have ever made in my life, I got to stay the course. However, my fellow big bags, y'all indulge. Go in, honey. Now, I cooked my fish with the skin on it, so it's going to separate. You do not have to remove the skin beforehand. I don't like to touch raw fish. So if you bake it like this, the skin will just come right on off. The first thing you gonna do is layer that. Look at that Alfredo sauce. Oh, baby, it look like it came out the jar, honey. Like it came out the jar. Baby, we made that. Y'all made that. This is exactly what your Alfredo sauce is gonna look like if you follow my direction. Okay? Line that baking pan with that good creamy stuff. Ooh, oh my God. And then put you 3 to 4, how many noodles your baking dish take. Mine is pretty large, so it'll take 4. And you'll see me do 4 on the next layer. But Layer it up like this, and this is how I layer mine, okay? Now, I want y'all to follow direction because I want y'all to come out like mine. But if you choose to go fish, cream cheese, Alfredo sauce, cream cheese, Alfredo sauce, fish, whatever, do you, okay? However, I do recommend you layering it like me, and at the end, you will see. You'll see why, honey, because it's just so good. Now, also, I like my fish to come out medium. I don't cook it till it's all the way done because you're going to bake this for a good 30 to 35 to 40 minutes, honestly, depending on how brown you like yours on the top. And that's going to further cook that fish for you. So, yeah, I cook mine medium. So that's why you see mine looking like that. And I also eat my fish medium. So that fish that y'all see me take out to eat, I'm going to eat it medium. But, yeah, so you want to add a good amount of meat. Y'all know how to spread meat out. I ain't got to tell y'all how to do that. But do what you do as I do, and do as I do. So you can taste what I taste. And then you're going to go in with your filling. Now, I spread mine out a little bit. You can just throw that thing in there, just clump it, because it's all going to melt and come together. And the layers on top of it is going to be so heavy, it'll smash it down a little bit. So you don't really have to go in and do as I'm doing and mash it down and stuff like that. Now, you can, but you don't have to. But this is the best part, y'all. I love this cream cheese filling. Y'all know I add cream cheese filling to my baked spaghetti, too. And this cream cheese filling just make any baked lasagna, baked spaghetti just so good. Y'all add this cream cheese filling to y'all baked regular lasagna, y'all baked regular spaghetti. And I promise you, it's just going to change the whole dynamic of that food. I ain't lying. Oh, honey, you go rub your feet together and go to sleep so good when you add that cream cheese filling to that stuff. I'm telling you, honey. Listen to me. Now, y'all know I am a retired big back, so I know. And I'm from the South. You know how we get down, honey. And if you don't, you finna find out after you make this darn recipe. Look at that Alfredo. So I just can't get over how good. I have really perfected this Alfredo sauce, y'all. I've been making this recipe for about 3 years. I got it off of TikTok about 3 years ago, and I made it my own. This is not how the original video made the Alfredo sauce. They used that one stick of butter and stuff like that, and I was doing it, eating all that oil and stuff, and I ain't doing it. So I didn't really perfect this. So I need y'all to follow my recipe and tell me what y'all think of this recipe in the comments. Y'all gonna love this. And I love that for y'all, honey. I love that for us. I love this for my family. I love that they get to eat the recipes that I make for them, even though I'm not eating this because I'm on a diet. I wish they had gluten-free lasagna noodles. If I could find some gluten-free lasagna noodles, honey, I'd throw down on this stuff. Not gonna lie to you, I surely would. I throw right on. Ooh, I get in this so deep. Elbow deep, I would. But I can't find no gluten-free lasagna noodles. Now, that is an alternative for you. If you have gluten-free lasagna noodles and you are on a weight loss challenge or you're on a diet, honey, you can still eat this with gluten-free noodles. And I'm going to do that when I can find me some because I love it. This is my favorite dish. This is everybody in my family's favorite thing, and they love it. They love when I make it, and y'all are going to love it too. I mean, one day I might just package this up and sell it all over the world. I ain't lying. This is the best recipe ever. And you want to go in heavy with that cream cheese filling, y'all. I'm telling you, it just take it right on over the top. You do not want to skimp on that cream cheese filling that we in right here. You really don't. And go in real heavy and real good with that Alfredo sauce, too. Save you a little bit on the side to put on the top of that thing, too. I'm telling you. This is 3 layers. And y'all see I got the oven set on 385. I ended up turning it to 400 because it just wasn't browning how I needed it to brown. And we gonna use mozzarella on the top. Yes, and if you like cheese like I like it, put you some mozzarella cheese in the middle too. Put your mozzarella cheese in the middle, honey. Add that to the layers, too, if you like cheese, how I like it. But for the sake of this video, we just going to put it on the top. 45 minutes in the oven, honey, and boom, you just made the best salmon lasagna in your life. Yes, honey, that stuff's so good. Oh, my gosh, look at that. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord, honey. You finna indulge. You finna eat good.
You cook, girl. You the best cook in the world. Can't nobody cook better than you.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Bonjour. Eat up. Bon appetit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This one I grab you with the job.